I'm here with Richard Talbot, Research Director of RBC Capital Markets, #1 research department in Canada this year. Richard's assembled an august list of analysts, fantastic research department, and a TopGun analyst himself over the years. Richard, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Stewart. Appreciate it.
Your clients speak very highly of your research organization, all your analysts. Talk to me about, you've obviously assembled a great team. What is it that you look for in a TopGun analyst?
Well, it's a great question. I think that it's very important to, first of all, be able to add a differentiated view. The clients get an awful lot of research, and I think they're really looking for analysts that can add value, that can push the envelope that extra distance. And it can be very different from one analyst to another, so there's no magic formula. It really has to be tailored to the sector, to the individual, but that's probably one of the most important things. Obviously, it goes without saying they have to be very hardworking, intelligent, and I would say also it's very much a people business. I think oftentimes people think that a research analyst has got to be great with numbers and that's it. You have to be well-rounded and be able to connect with people and communicate a story convincingly. And so I think that's very, very important.
Good, wise advice for anyone looking to be an analyst. You're right, the word analyst implies sitting in a room writing research reports. It's very different from that. Research, when we do our interviews, the investors say that they're still paying a large percentage of their commission for research. Also, when we interview the corporations, particularly in Canada, research is an important part of their decision-making process. But it has changed over the years. How would you say research has changed in the past 5 years?
Certainly the pace of activity and news flow, access to the internet has made a huge difference. I remember days where you were waiting to get the annual report in the mail, and that's not that long ago. So change is ever present, and I think research analysts have to be adaptable. They have to be open to new ideas and be able to move, whether it's with technology or an industry change. That's very, very important, and will continue to be so going forward. I would say also the globalization is very much a factor. So even though you may be covering a company that could be primarily domestic, whether it's China as an import cost component or as an export market, that's going to be important. International comparables are very, very important. So I think certainly being able to access that information is very, very important. And that's one of the reasons why we're increasingly global, and that's paid off, I think, for our team.
Well, we've seen, when we look at the Canadian market versus almost every other market in the world, in the other markets, the American bulge bracket firms, the Morgan Stanleys, the JP Morgans, etc., are very much present in those markets. Whereas in the Canadian market, it's been well defended. So congratulations, and well on defending the market. But what would you attribute that to?
Well, certainly we do see lots of competition, and that comes from domestic as well as international firms. There's no doubt about it. I think we have a very competitive market here in Canada. I think the level of research is very, very high. I think the investors are very well served. And certainly competition is a good thing. It keeps raising the bar. And as we go and recruit analysts in other markets, I think we do, and we have a very, very high standard already. And it just helps us to raise the bar just that much more. So it's a good thing when you've got a good home base that's competitive. It does allow you to expand successfully.
Well, congratulations again, Richard.
Thank you very much, Stewart. Appreciate it.